All right, so today we're doing something that kind of different.
Yeah.
We're diving into your notes on watching 2001: A Space Odyssey
Oh, cool.
for a university course.
Wow.
Your blog post where you sort of wrote down thoughts as the movie played.
Oh, that's fascinating.
And, well, the mission here is to see what this live analysis
Right.
tells us about 2001 itself, but also how we process like media as it's happening.
I love that idea because it's like we get to see the interpretation as it forms.
Exactly.
Before it's all polished and you've had time to think it through.
Yeah, and right away you mentioned this idea of live analysis being like a skill, a very specific skill that you were building, and even connected it to future stuff.
Yeah. Like what?
Like analyzing other media or even helping with event management.
Oh, wow.
So you saw practical uses right off the bat.
That's so smart to be thinking about that already. You know, like while you're still learning.
Yeah, and when that first monolith shows up,
Oh, yeah.
you mentioned your take on matched what folks were saying on the class Discord,
Interesting.
which I thought was cool, like a shared starting point, you know?
Totally. It's like establishing a common ground
Right.
before everyone branches off into their own interpretations.
Then there's this awesome part where you compare 2001's visuals to Dune.
Oh, yeah. The 1984 one, right?
Right, and you specifically talked about the realism in 2001,
Mm-hmm.
like how the shadows were used to make the spaceships look
Oh,
really integrated into the scenes.
I see.
Something you felt Dune was kind of missing.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Kubrick really nailed that sense of realism.
Totally. And you even thought about how 2001 predicted tech advancements and how it influenced later films.
Absolutely.
You brought up HAL and Wally's Auto,
Oh, yeah.
but then you found even more connections,
Like what?
like the liquid food and the captain design.
Oh, wow. I didn't even catch those.
It's like 2001's DNA is in so much sci-fi.
Yeah, you're right. It's subtle, but it's
Yeah.
there.
Oh, and the Stargate sequence obviously blew you away.
Oh, for sure.
You even researched how they made it.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing how much work went into those visuals.
It really makes you appreciate the artistry,
Yeah.
you know?
Totally. And then you talked about wanting to give more like informational or speculative
Yeah.
responses on Discord,
Oh, interesting.
like being more active in the discussion.
That's really cool that you're thinking.
Yeah, and you were pretty honest about your note-taking too,
Oh, yeah.
mentioning you used really formal language
Yeah.
and even had some grammar errors because you were focused on getting 10 posts done.
Right. I mean, sometimes you have to prioritize quantity over quality.
Yeah, it's a tough balance.
It is.
But despite that, your overall takeaway was positive.
It was.
You found so many ideas you wouldn't have noticed without this live analysis.
That's the point. You know,
Yeah.
it forces you to really pay attention.
Exactly. So it seems this deep dive shows the value of active engagement.
Yeah.
We saw your specific insights on 2001 from the visuals to its influence and how you reflected on your own analysis.
I mean, this is a great example of how analyzing something can change how you see it
That's so true.
and how you see your own thinking process.
So thinking about all this, how do you think focusing on the depth of each point, instead of just hitting a certain number of posts, might change how you analyze things
So that's a good question.
in the future?
You know, both in class and in your future career.
Yeah, it's something to consider.
Definitely something to think about.
Thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
It was my pleasure.
Until next time,
See ya.
keep diving.
Bye.